Manning bothered by Lavender. Gets it to Crowell. Crowell on the baseline. His jumper is off. No good. Crowell with a rebound. And he is foul. Boy, he was really hacked, but Logue got the rebound. Logue kicks it out of there, and Johnson saves it for Lebanon. Boy, Crowell got creamed under there by Perkins.
Deputies reaching for the handcuffs on that one.
And a foul now going to be called on Savannah as he's trying to guard Justin Johnson. 2 on Savannah. Getting ready to come in for Riverdale, big number 33. That's Jerry Onwu coming back in. And Perkins going to take a rest.
Each team with 16 fouls now with 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
16-11, Lebanon with the lead. Devilettes lose 75-39 in the opener tonight. Justin Johnson with it. Johnson, Manning open top of the key, rolls to the right, takes it all the way to the goal. It won't go. Crowell's got it and banked it in. Michael Crowell following the shot beautifully, makes it an 18-11 ball game. And here's a long three at the buzzer, won't go, and the quarter will end after 1. It's Blue Devils 18, Riverdale 11. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Yep. Yep, they got
18-11, and you were talking about Riverdale.
The pace.
They're big kids.
They are, and the pace favors Lebanon. I was just talking about, I guess they probably caught the end of that remark, but I believe Lebanon's got more bench than Riverdale does, and that could be the determining factor. We'll find out because Grooms and Donald picked up those 2 quick fouls apiece, so we'll see if Crowell and Logue can keep them in it on the front court.
Manning kicks it back to Freddie Hall, back in at the point. Hall goes to Manning over on the right wing. Manning behind the screen, looks for somebody, brings it outside to Hall, goes left side on the wing to Steverson. Steverson outside, Manning on top. Gets it to the right to Freddie Hall. Riverdale trying to turn up the defense. Steverson rolling to the right. They get it to Manning on the baseline. And Manning just about lost both arms trying to go up to shoot, and Riverdale comes off with the basketball. Preston Smith outside with it for Riverdale, working to your left. Smith goes down in the corner to Lavender. Lob in. Crowell steals it for the Blue. Crowell in out of bounds pass will get it to Freddie Hall, and Hall will bring it down and set it up for the Blue Devils. Hall out front. Crowell open. Now they get it in there to him. It's blocked. And it's taken away under there. Kick out pass to Smith. Smith over the timeline, looking to try to set it up for Riverdale. Boy, it looks to me like they're on the arm down there big time. Around the top of the key, they go over on the left wing to Savannah. Savannah in the middle, and here's a jumper underneath. Missed it. Crowell made him miss. Oliver had a wide open, easy one. And here's Steverson down in the corner. Hall with a 3 ball from in front. Won't go. Rebound. Lavender picks it off in the corner. Lavender kick out pass. We'll go to Smith. Smith down in the corner. Lavender open with a 3 ball from the near side. It won't go. Rebound Oliver. They tied it up down there, and I think they're going to call a foul now.
They're going to call
Nick Manning. And getting ready to come into the ball game is Cross and Winfrey and
Christian. Mr. Christian into the game for Lebanon.
Lavender going to check out for Riverdale. At the free throw line is Oliver. That was a brick, and the rebound is picked off by Logue. Justin Logue gets it for the Blue Devils. Long feed. Christian thought about a 3 from the left corner, didn't take it. Comes to Cross. Cross around top, goes down low. Logue, little jump hook, won't go. Got his own rebound. Well, they call it jump ball. Nobody had the ball. One had one arm, one had the other. But Logue came out of there with it. They'll call a jump ball and give it to Riverdale. I guess it don't matter what you tie up, just as long as you grab something, huh?
Perkins and Lyons back in, so the big boys, big front line back in for Riverdale. Coach Burst didn't want to leave them out too awful long.
Riverdale will have it in backcourt. Lebanon with an 18-11 7-point lead. 6:14 to play here in the opening half.
A 1-3-1 trap press here in the backcourt for Lebanon.
Onwu will make the inbounds play. Bounce pass, and they get it into Gaston Miller. Miller in trouble on the far side. Finally gets it out of there to Savannah. Savannah in the corner. LeBron Lyons with an 18-foot jumper. Won't go. Cross has got the rebound underneath. Blue Devils bringing it out of there. Cross on the wing on the left side, down low to Logue, and finally we get a call. Onwoo just all over Logue down there, and Logue will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. 2 on Jerry Onwoo. ONWU. Onwoo. And it's Arkey rather than Logue. Arkey, who'd slipped back in the ball game, is at the free throw line, and he'll shoot the 1 and 1. Number 1 is good, and 11 other. It's 19-11, Lebanon by 8. And Arkey can put him out front by 9 if he can hit number 2. Arkey grooms at the free throw line. Looks it over, fires it up, and hits it. And it's a 20-11, 9-point Lebanon lead, 5:55 to play. 5 out of 6 for Lebanon from the free throw line. Is that what you're telling me?
Hand signals.
Onwoo into Lyons. Lyons bringing it down court. Lyons, top of the key, looks, they back off. He thought about shooting, didn't do it. They get it to Harris outside, down low, and Winfrey is all over Harris down there.
Winfrey
all over Perkins.
Buster's already got caught out of position on that one.
Putting the defense on a guy because he really had him smothered. Perkins will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 and 1.
Both teams in the bonus now.
Number 1 is good, and 11 other. 20-11. Or 20-12 now. Perkins cuts it to 8. Can cut it to 7 with this one. The big guy, Perkins, fires it up and hits it. Crowell will make the inbounds pass play. Does so to Cross. Cross had it kicked by Onwoo. And Riverdale trying to turn up the pressure now with full court pressure.
Well, they need to get it inbounds to Freddie Hall. He is the press breaker.
Hall gets it. Bounces to Crowell. Crowell to Cross. In the middle to Winfrey, and they lose it, but it's picked up by Christian on the left wing. Christian saves it for Lebanon. Needs somebody to go to. Drops it underneath the Crowell. Crowell turnaround 8-footer is good. Crowell put that one up and in. Far 4 for Crowell. 22-13. Long feed to Lyons. Lyons stumbling, but gets it across. Comes to the near side. Riverdale almost threw it away. They get it to Miller. Miller down low will get it back on the wing to the left. Driving a little runner along the baseline. Won't go. Charge. Crowell set him up. Miller runs over it.
Boy, Crowell set him up from 15 feet away, too. He saw it coming on that baseline and just shut the door.
Michael Crowell very active in this ball game.
Boy, they needed him, too, with Donald and Grooms getting those 2 quick fouls early on. Man, they needed him to step up, and he has
stepped up. He really has. Jeremy Moore back in the ball game for the Blue Devils. Todd Cross to Christian and Hall over on the left wing. Hall was looking for somebody in the back court. Had it knocked down. It's off the leg of Harris. Harris cannot believe that.
Well, I can't believe they didn't call Harris for the foul.
Did he call him?
Did they? No, they didn't.
I think he just called it off his leg. Jeremy Moore will make the inbounds pass play. Onwoo will go out, and Oliver will come back in. Lavender is back in the ball game now for Riverdale.
Well, that big Riverdale contingent is kind of quiet right now.
Outside, Lebanon working. They get it to Moore down on the left wing. Jeremy Moore, cross open from the top of the key. In and out. No good rebound. Big Perkins up high, draws that one down. Gets it over to Lyons. Lebanon falls back on defense. Lyons come to Harris on the near side. Down low, Oliver. Oliver trying to swing in the middle. Lob pass underneath. Lebanon takes it away. Good defense, good hands by Moore. Slaps it to Crowell, and Lebanon will work offensively. Outside, Freddie Hall working. Lebanon with a 22-13 lead on Riverdale here in the early going. We're getting close to halftime. They get it to Moore over on the left wing. Moore trying to drive, goes baseline, a little runner. Good shot by Moore. The left-hander on the baseline with a running 8-footer makes it 24-13. And a steal, but we got a hack in the backcourt. Lebanon had it taken away. Oliver's down in the backcourt. He wasn't where the action was. I don't know what happened to him.
Boy, he hurt that knee, too.
He is on this side. He's wearing a brace on that right leg, and he is evidently hurting.
Oh, he hit hard, too.
Because, I don't know, I didn't see it. It was away from the action. Well, the action was on the other side.
He got tripped on the back side. They were cutting over to triple team on that far side, and he just fell, but he got his feet tangled up, and he hit that knee hard, actually.
So go to the free throw line and have the 1-and-1. That's the 19th foul on Lebanon. Riverdale will shoot 2 from here on in. Lyons at the free throw line. Hits it. Boy, he's automatic when he's up there.
That's 3 for 3 from the line for him.
Yeah, might as well just count them and go on. LeBron Lyons, second throw, missed one. Cross cuts in front and gets the rebound.
Good jinx call.
Kick out pass, and Cross will get it back on the wing on the right side. They go down on the baseline to Crowell. Crowell trying to go underneath the load, can't do it. Saved by Johnson across the way for the Blue Devils. They tried to hit it to Cross, and Riverdale gets a hand on it, but Justin Johnson saves it. To Moore. Moore fakes, puts it up. He's fouled.
And he draws the foul.
Boy, that was a nice move by Moore. Jeremy Moore. Lions tried to do a little acting job and get a charge. There was nothing called, and then Moore got Perkins airborne and came up under him, and will go to the free throw line and shoot two. 24-14, Lebanon by 10. Moore at the free throw line for the Blue Devils. Jeremy Moore. Moore looks, fires, and it's off. No good.
Perkins picks up his second foul. So Lyons, Onwu, Perkins, and Savannah all with 2 fouls here in the first half.
And Lebanon's done a lot of this. Free throw is good by Moore. They've done a lot of this with Donald and Arkey on the bench with 2 fouls.
Donald went out 4 minutes into the first quarter and hasn't been seen since. Arkey made a brief appearance here in the second.
Lyons coming to the near side to Lavender. Cross on him. To Perkins out at the top of the key. Perkins looks for somebody to go to. Lob down low. Here's Lyons. His jumper's good. Crowell tried to do a little acting job that time, and Lyons will knock it down. You can't let him have the shot down there.
That was not an Oscar performance right there.
No, it wasn't. Lebanon over the timeline, had it punched free from behind, but Crowell gets it, puts it up. It won't go. Rebound, and we're going to have who we got. I think they call Crowell going over the back, but he went over the back of Justin Lowe.
That's what I was thinking. How can you foul your own teammate?
Riverdale didn't have anybody in there.
Oh, well. They'll pick somebody out of there to shoot free throws, and it looks like it's going to be the big man,
Chris Perkins. I don't know where he was. Perkins will have 2 shots, and he's been deadly from the free throw line also. 25-16. Perkins looks, fires, and hits. What is he? 3 for 3. Perkins looking again. Big guy fires it up. This one short. Rebound Moore for the Blue Devils. Moore pushing it down court in a hurry on the left wing. Gets it top of the key. Cross with a 3-ball from the left side. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Crowell fighting for it. It's tapped outside and picked up by Justin Johnson. Cross knocked it out. Johnson comes up with it. Lebanon staying on those boards. They go on the left side to Moore. Moore working against Lavender on the left wing. Moore had it snapped out of bounds to Lavender. It'll belong to Lebanon at side court right in front of the Riverdale bench. Well, I'll tell you what, this Blue Devil crowd is scrapping tonight. Inbounds play goes to Logue. Moore will get it back. Moore to Justin Johnson out front. Johnson around the top of the key. Gets it to Cross over on the left wing. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Cross. Open 3-ball. Cross won't go. Crowell fighting for it. Lavender comes up with it. He walked, but got away with it. They get it to Lyons on the left wing. Lyons trying to drive on Moore. Had it knocked down, and it goes to the floor. And Lebanon's crowd thought he walked. They go in the corner to Lavender with it. Lavender bringing it around the top of the key. Goes back to Lyons on the right side. Lyons kicks it back to Lavender. Left wing, they go to Harris. 3-ball won't go. Crowell fighting for it, but under there is Onwu, and he puts it back in. 25-19. Riverdale comes to within 6. Jeremy Moore, cross, open for 3 on the near side. This one won't go. Moore trying to fight for it. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Lebanon. It's off the hands of Lavender.
So Cross has missed his last 5 3-pointers. He's gone stone cold after opening up 3
He has, but he's rushing just a little bit right now to get the shots off. Riverdale, very quick team.
He's licking his chops.
Nick Manning coming back in for the Blue Devils now. And Winfrey also in for the Lebanon Ball Club. Underneath, they come in. Logue up, no good. And they're over the back of Logue. And that may be Lyons. Let's see. It's Lyons or Onwu 1. Let's see who they call that on.
It'll be 3 on one of them.